We're live.
Awesome. Happy days. Mike Morelli here from Peak Prosper and with Scott Rowley. Guys, we have got an awesome live for you today and something we just want to reward and offer to you guys. And Scott, just wanted to say what's up to you first.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Super stoked to be here today and excited to announce the details of our 5 free breakthrough coaching calls that we're giving away this month and what they're all about, how they work, what a coach even does.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a mysterious world for a lot of guys. So, Mike, kick us off, man.
Yeah, totally. So, Scott and I, guys, we're on this mission to impact thousands of high-performing, adventurous men. And, a lot of the times in this space, I think we see coaching, right? And we see the space where, we're trying to elevate our life. And I think there's like this kind of this feeling sometimes of, I've got to put all my life's issues out there to solve them. It's got to be very vulnerable. I'm going to be, maybe I'm fearful about it. But in reality, we're going to talk to you about the power of the mastermind. And that's why we want to offer these 5 free breakthrough calls and really just help you gain massive clarity around where you're at and then get to that place where you really want to be and helping you build that roadmap. So, we talk about this power of the mastermind. And Scott, I would love to just give you the mic here and really talk about, someone sitting here watching this saying, okay, I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested in a breakthrough call here. Like, what's this mastermind all about?
Well, Mike, before I talk about the power of 2 minds, why don't we talk about the weakness of 1 mind? And I'm going to use some of my own stories and problems that life has presented me. And if we go back in my life and even forward to the present, what happens so often to me is I get wrapped up in my own problems and my own mind and my own thinking, asking myself questions about my present problems and trying to derive solutions to those problems with my own thinking. And the problem that this presents is my same level of thinking that created the problem is trying to create a solution. So I'm basically running into constant roadblocks and walls, and I don't have the other piece of my mind that's absolutely necessary to come up with a solution to complex problems. Now, if we use some examples of this that have come up in my own life, we could look at my relationship. We could look at my business. We could look at my health. And if I go explore each layer of this, and I look at where the greatest breakthroughs have happened in my relationship specifically, it happened one day when I was working with my Tony Robbins coach, and he said, Scott, is Alexandra actually the one? And I was battling with this fear and anxiety and not really knowing if I ever wanted to get married. And I said, well, yeah, she is, Joe. And he goes, well, what are you waiting for? And some of those questions that Joe pinged back to me through the power of our 2 minds connecting were absolutely necessary to open me up to having the courage and confidence and insight and clarity that was necessary to go actually ask her to marry me. So what happens when 2 minds come together that are separate rather than me just talking to myself about my own problems?
Scott, real quick, I want to stop you before you go into the power of 2 minds, because I think this is something that's really important that guys watching this video deal with, how we often get stuck in our own head and get caught in the trap of overthinking and trying to think your way out of problems. Is that essentially what you're saying?
Exactly. I mean, I'm trying to think of solutions to my own problems with my own way of thinking that created the problems. And that when that continues to run, it leads to me just feeling stuck and confused and not having the ability to tap into my intuitive sense that's created when I plug into somebody else's brain, somebody else's wisdom, somebody to ask me the questions that are necessary to draw out the solutions to the problems that life is presenting me.
Yeah. And so what Scott's essentially talking about here is like, on these breakthrough calls, you're tapping into 2 people who have accomplished things like, I had shattered heel bone, right? And was dealing with immense stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and got to a place where I'm calm, I'm peaceful. I'm living in Hawaii. I'm in the best health of my life. Scott just married the woman of his dreams. We've helped people like Logan scale their business to 6 figures. Nate K went from 0K living in his car as a ski bum to scaling his business to 20K. And so these are just answers, right? Like Tim Ferriss once said it. He goes, I think it was Tim Ferriss. He goes, the answer that you're really looking for in life is usually out there in someone's mind. And that's why we want to really give you guys a free breakthrough and just blow your mind and give you solutions to the answers that you're really looking for in your health, wealth, relationships, or career. So Scott, can you talk to us about the power of two minds?
Yeah, certainly. What happens when two minds come together is we're not just united and creating this conversation, but we're actually creating a higher power, an energy that is almost creating a third mind connecting the two of us. And as a result of that connected energy, we're able to tap into solutions that are beyond our solo realm of possibility and line of thinking. So if we talk about Nate's story, for example, him and I, we actually continue to connect to this day. We formed something called the Stoke Mastermind. He hired me as his coach like I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, now he's leading a $25,000 per month marketing agency. So it's phenomenal what happens when you tap into the power of somebody else's mind to find solutions to your personal problems, your business problems, your health, and your relationships. Now, before we even talk about coaching and what this breakthrough call is all about and the format of it and how you get one, Mike, I'd love to hear from you firsthand. What is a coach? Like, what is a coach, and what does that process kind of look like when you work with somebody?
Yeah, so essentially, the label that that we are given, right, is a coach, but really it's someone that's a guide, it's a mentor, it's someone that has the answers to the questions that you're looking for, right? And so if you're a guy that's looking for, more passion and more purpose in your life, and you're looking to, either find meaningful work or scale the meaningful work that you're doing, you're looking to find more love and trust in your relationships, or you're really looking to tap into your optimal state of inner peace and health. This is why we created Peak Prospers, to give you the answers to these. And so what a really, really good coach does is he asks you effective questions that's going to help you bring clarity around what is holding you back, and then show you in very vivid detail exactly what you need to do in order to achieve what you want, right? And so taking you through that whole process of getting clarity on what's holding me back, what do I really, really want and why, and how do I make that happen, is such a powerful combination. Because here's why, Scott. Ultimately, it is about clarity. This is the number one most important thing that you can have in life, is clarity. Clarity of yourself, clarity of who you want to become, and clarity of what you really want to do in life. And when you have that clarity, things fall into line. But when we're stuck in this mindset that you said of, overthinking, or we're constantly trying to, think our way out of problems, we're just going into stress, and we're just creating more and more and more and more stress. So just really, that's what a coach does. We help you get out of that and really define and get clarity on what you do want and how to get there. So that's why it is so powerful.
So Mike, if our listeners that tune in today, they'd like to connect for a breakthrough coaching session, how do they do that, and what's the format of this breakthrough call? What's the intended outcome of it? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So if you are a high performing, adventurous man, right, and you want to become the man that you're meant to be, you want to create massive impact in the lives of others, right? You want to live a life feeling happy and successful. You want thriving romantic relationships, and you really want to tap into your true purpose with your business or career, just comment breakthrough down below, and then we'll get in contact with you. It's that simple. Comment breakthrough down below in the comment section, and we're going to schedule a time with you. We're going to reach out. And what this looks like is a free, guys, 100% free. We're not going to sell you anything. This is truly pure value. 45-minute call, one-on-one. You're either going to get to connect with either myself or Scott, and we're going to help you define three things. One, we're going to help you get clarity around what's holding you back, right? Where are you at right now? Two, where do you want to go? And three, we're going to help you build out a roadmap with action steps so that you can get there. That is our promise to you. And I'll actually make one more promise, Scott, because this is a $500 value. We really don't give these things away for free too often, but we see the value in it, the immense value in it. This is a $500 value. We're going home 100% free. And our promise to you is that you will walk off this call saying, holy crap, like that just blew my mind. Guaranteed, 100%. If not, I'll take you out for dinner, right? So I'll take you out for a virtual dinner. So yeah, we're just so stoked to do something like this and really just give people wins. Like this is a time right now where we need true leaders in the world. We need men to step up and take back your power, right? Take back your power. That's what this is really about. And so this is going to take place online using Zoom, one-on-one. And one thing I will add, this is not therapy. All right. This is not that, and I want to make this very clear about this is building out a roadmap for you to step into your highest potential and reclaim your true power as a man. That's what this is about. Scott, any questions really do you think other people are thinking right now?
Not at all. Just for anybody that listens today, I'm super stoked and humbled for the opportunity to connect with you and help you reach your next peak in all areas of your life. So looking forward to this clarity session and bringing some breakthroughs to your life. And just like Mike had said, just drop a comment or message either of us directly, or just go ahead and schedule a call. I'm going to add a link to the description of this video in just a few minutes, and you can jump on that link and book a call with either of us. So look forward to connecting with you. Have a stellar day. Peace, guys.
Happy days.